Thank you, Pete. This Memorial Day weekend will hold special meaning for one McKinley High School student who's made it his mission to keep the memory of veterans and fallen war heroes alive.
Our Mika Miyashima introduces us to the soon-to-be graduate in a story you'll only see on Island News.
I just enjoy history in general. I could talk about history, could be anything.
You could call Shane Kanashiro the definition of a history buff.
Since I come to the school, it's kind of like that, I can connect with it.
It's part of the reason he spent the past 4 years helping teach his fellow students about the rich history of McKinley itself.
During the attack on Pearl Harbor, a Japanese plane thought this was a fort. So they came down and they strafed the school, so that's why there's that bullet hole left.
Through writing articles for a school newspaper and sharing the story of Nisei veterans, his hope is to spread awareness about those who fought for our country.
The more students will understand this, the later on, they can pass it down to whoever comes to this school next, like the new freshmen.
Part of Shane's accomplishments are due to his diagnosis of being autistic.
Oh, here it is, the attendance chart. So you see, there's like 3,900 students, and then so 41, this is the start of the year, and then you go, and then once you hit December, it drops all the way to around 2,500 because most of them either went to the war, they had to volunteer and all that.
Shane placed second in this year's Hawaii Journalist of the Year contest after making a documentary about McKinley's history and war efforts.
Many students who graduated in the 1930s to the end of the war had enlisted in the military. Many of those would end up forming the 100th Infantry Battalion, composed of all American of Japanese descent, and later the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, Military Intelligence Service, and the 1399 Engineering Construction Battalion.
Sharing the legacy of distinguished alumni, including Norman Hashisaka, who enlisted with the MIS, translating Japanese documents, maps, and journals.
They're interested in helping. The army sounds real desperate.
All these soldiers are, even the students too that here, they are, they're going to be gone within 5 years because right now they're around 90. The late 90s too, so in a few years they will not be here and they won't be able to share the stories. We will always be in that stage where we should have interviewed, we should have got to know them more.
After graduating, Shane plans to attend Kapiolani Community College and major in history. His ultimate hope is to one day serve for our country as a soldier. Mika Miyashima, Island News.